influencer Shamimia once again apologized publicly on her Instagram following the issue involving Palestine and carving of the decorative statue of the Roman god or David in her home. Shamimia said the controversy made her more aware of current issue and considered it the biggest lesson in her life. Humbly, I, Shamimia, would like to once again apologize to everyone for my shortcoming of the year. The issue of Palestine and the carving of the statue of David has taught me to be a person who is more sensitive to current issue. And this is the biggest lesson in my life, he said. Acknowledging his mistake, Shamimia also informed that he had carving of the statue and would always be with Palestine. I am with Palestine and the statue has been removed. I am grateful for the guidance you have given me and I am guilty of not caring about this issue. I admit I was young and made a mistake. This is a lesson for me to inform myself in the future. Once again, I sincerely apologize for letting you down with my actions. And I have no intention of hurting everyone, he added. Earlier, Shamimia was criticized for refusing to share about Palestine on her social media and was even criticized for having a David sculpture in her house. Because of that controversy too, Shamimia has lost hundreds of thousands of followings on her TikTok.
Kita baru sampai rumah. Tadi tak sempat nak reply dalam kereta. Okey, tentang statement sebelah ni, saya hargai sangat-sangat komen ni. Saya tak ada rasa marah ke apa, tapi jangan duk biasakan tau. Lagipun tak manis dan tak baik kita membanding-bandingkan orang macam ni. Saya tengok juga video Karo Amin berkenaan dengan isu Palestin. Saya respect dan sangat kagum apa yang beliau buat mengikut kemampuan yang beliau ada sekarang. Ramai juga yang tanya saya, Mimi dah berminggu dah tentang isu Palestin ni, kenapa Mimi tak ada war-warkan ke, tak ada kongsi apa-apa pun tentang Palestin, macam something wrong je. Kalau tentang isu-isu macam ni, saya okey je, sangat okey, dan saya suka sangat membaca. Bahkan siapa yang kenal saya dululah dekat social media, macam-macam lah saya share, sampai overshare pun ada, sebab keterujaan saya mendapat sesuatu ilmu tu nak share pada strangers atau follower saya. Okay? Dan bila saya mencecah sekian-sekian umur dengan menimba berbagai pengalaman sejak kebelakangan ni, karakter saya juga berubah mengikut persekitaran sekeliling, sampai saya tak apalah, tak perlulah kita nak overshare, sebab bila saya share, orang akan dengar apa dia nak dengar saja. Tidak kongsi bukan bermaksud tidak ambil tahu, tidak tahu, jahil, tidak sayang. Kita semua ada rahsia, Tuhan saja yang tahu, sedangkan kita pun tak kenal diri kita siapa, Allah lagi kenal kita. Bila jadi situasi seperti ini ataupun isu sekarang adalah berkenaan dengan Palestin, mereka menggunakan title public figure. Baru mereka approve tentang title public figure haruslah guna platform ini sewajarnya. Tetapi bila saya meraih kejayaan dari segi konten yang berkualiti, info-info yang berkualiti, alhamdulillah memberi inspirasi kepada orang lain. Bila saya gelarkan diri saya content creator ataupun tontonan umum public figure, mereka kata tak apalah, rakyat marhin je awak tu biasa je, duduk flat je, influencer sangat ke? Macam tu pula. Bagi saya ianya satu perkara yang tidak adil dan tidak baik jugalah. Okay, di sini juga saya ingin bagi sedikit reason atau sebab kenapa saya tidak war-warkan. Dengar tau sampai habis. Yang pertama adalah saya nak sangat buat macam beberapa pempengaruh yang kongsikan sedikit rezeki atau pendapatan untuk bantu negara-negara yang ditimpa musibah, bukan saja Palestin. Saya nak sangat buat, tetapi saya mengukur baju di badan sendiri. Apa yang saya boleh hantar ataupun apa yang saya boleh sumbangkan adalah doa. Dan saya percaya setiap doa itu adalah senjata yang bernilai, yang tiada nilainya bila kita doa dengan ikhlas dan tulus. Sekarang ni saya lebih fokus pada keluarga, nak bantu mereka dari segi kewangan. Contohnya adik saya, suami saya, anak saya dan ayah saya. Mana yang saya mampu. Kalau saya berada di peringkat yang betul-betul pempengaruh besar, saya pun tak ada segan silu untuk berikan sedikit sumbangan. Bukan sahaja dengan keyboard typing yang menunjukkan kita ni betul-betul bersemangat menyokong sesuatu benda. Tidak ada keluar dari mulut saya yang menyatakan saya tidak menyokong Palestin. Kalau boleh, bila kita nak buat satu perkara baik, buatlah perkara baik tu menyeluruh. Nak buat baik bukan saja di negara Palestin, tetapi dalam kalangan keluarga kita juga. Contohnya dengan adik-beradik, parents. Begitu juga dengan strangers, each other. Macam kita ni bila nampak orang asing, kalau tak dapat sumbang apa-apa pun, sumbanglah doa. Saya pun pernah cakap sebelum ni, hormati sesiapa saja. Dia punya latar belakang dari segi agama, dari segi bangsa dia. Tapi orang tak nak peduli. Orang cakap, kita kena protect agama Islam kita. Sedangkan komen sebelah ini menyatakan non-Muslim juga menyokong Palestin. Dari sini kita boleh belajar, kalau betul-betul nak buat baik, betul-betul nak bersangka baik, kita juga kena bantu diri kita untuk pandang semua benda baik. Sebab bila kita sangka baik dengan Allah, insya-Allah kita sangka baik dengan semua seisi alam ni, benda-benda baik je dulu. Tak sempat pun kita nak pandang buruk dia. Saya hargai sangat komen-komen yang berkaitan dengan aurat saya punya istidraj, yang berkaitan dengan sokongan saya adakah pada Israel ke atau Palestin. Saya hargai sangat. Cumanya ujian saya di sini, saya boleh tangani dengan baik. Saya boleh jalani kehidupan sebagai isteri dan mak seperti biasa. Dan ujian anda pula di sana bila melihat Syamimia di sini. Sama-samalah kita perbaiki diri kita, sokong yang mana benar dan sumbangkan. Bukan sahaja doa, tapi kalau korang ada rezeki lebih sikit, bagilah sikit sumbangan. Salurkan pada tabung-tabung yang sahih, okey? Semestinya saya sayang pada saudara saya di Palestin.
That's all from me. Thank you.
Devastating flood have hit Johor Bahru. We have the latest detail on this ongoing situation is on the ground to give us a first-hand account. I'm here in Johor Bahru, where torrential downpours have caused severe flooding across the region. The situation is dire, with hundreds of homes and business underwater, road impassable, and residents displaced. Rescue teams, including local authorities, volunteers, and the National Guard, are working around the clock to evacuate residents to safety. Emergency shelters have been set up to accommodate those displaced by the flooding. I spoke with some affected residents, and their story and heart-wrenching. Many have lost everything. Certainly, several factors have contributed to the extent of this flood. Firstly, the area has received a significant amount of rainfall over the past few days, loading the saturated and overburnt soil. Additionally, the photography of the region, such as its proximity to river or low-lying areas, can exacerbate for the flooding. Drainage infrastructure and devastation can also contribute to the severity of such events. Thank you for your information. Now, what steps are being taken to address the situation and prevent future damage? Immediate action involves ensuring the safety of the affected population by providing swift evacuation and essential supplies. Long-term effort will require a comprehensive plan for flood prevention and management, which could include provide infrastructure such as flood gate and channel, as well as restriction on construction in flood-prone areas. Education and awareness about flood prevention should also be prioritized. In conclusion, the devastating flood in Johor Bahru have wreaked havoc on the community. the road to recovery will be long and arduous, requiring collective effort from government agencies, human organizations, and citizens alike. We will continue to monitor the situation closely and provide updates as the situation develops. Back to you. Thank you. Our hearts go out to all those affected by this tragic event. We hope that swift action and support will have the come.
I go to the next part, and welcome to today's edition of Sport News. I'm your host Umar Haida Umar binti Jamal, and here are the latest updates from the world of sport. And I want to talk about football. Let's kick off with football news. In the English Premier League, a thrilling match took place last night as Manchester United faced off against Liverpool despite a valiant effort from both sides. The match ended in a goal draw. The result leaves Manchester United in second place just behind the Cross City rivals. Manchester City, meanwhile, Liverpool remain in a challenging position, sitting fourth in the league table. In other football news, UEFA has announced the host city for the upcoming Euro 2020 tournament due to the COVID-19 pandemic. The tournament had been postponed last year and will now take place across 11 different cities including Rome, London, Munich and Budapest. Fans worldwide are eagerly waiting for this highly anticipated event. Now, I want to talk about tennis. Moving on to tennis, the Roland Garros French Open is currently underway in Paris. The competition is phrased as player battle for the coveted Grand Slam title. So far, we have witnessed some thrilling matches with both top seed and rating stars showcasing their skill on the clay court in the men's group. Rafael Nadal continues to dominate as he aims for his record-breaking 14th French Open title. On the women's side, defending champion Iga Swiatek has been in exceptional form, and fans are excited to see if she can repeat her success. And that's a wrap for today. Sport news. We hope you enjoy this dive into the world of sport. Stay tuned for more updates, results, and analysis. Thank you.
Mother Nature has always given us everything. All the resources to live and thrive. Always natural, always abundant. So it's only right that we give back to her. And it starts with one bottle at a time. From our regular bottles to bottles made with recycled plastics. Now, every bottle of Spritzer natural mineral water breathes life back into nature.
Okay, we go to the next part. Our first headline comes from Europe, where the European Union has announced a significant breakthrough in Brussels. After years of negotiation, leaders have agreed on a landmark economic recovery package worth 715 billion. This fund aims to help member states recover from the devastating impact of the COVID-19 pandemic and revive their economies. The deal was praised as a historic moment for European unity, although some critics argue it falls short of addressing long-term structural issues. Moving on to Asia, tension between India and China continue to escalate in the Himalayan region of Ladakh. The two countries have been engaged in a military standoff for over 2 months, resulting in casualties on both sides. The situation remains volatile. Diplomatic efforts are being made to defuse the tension, but border dispute remains unresolved. The international community is monitoring the situation closely, concerned about potential wider implications. Americas, we turn our attention to the United States, where the presidential election campaign is in full swing. With less than 100 days remaining until election day, both major political parties are intensifying their efforts to secure victory. The COVID-19 pandemic, racial tension, and economic challenges are among the key issues dominating the campaign. Voters will play a critical role in this election, as the outcome has the potential to shape not only American policy but also global dynamics. Heading to Africa, Ethiopia recently witnessed a deadly assassination attempt on country Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed. The attack occurred at a rally in the capital Addis Ababa, where a grenade was thrown toward the stage. Prime Minister Abiy escaped unharmed, but several people were injured, and the accident raised concern about political stability in the country. Authorities are investigating the attack, and security measures have been heightened as a precaution. That concludes today's foreign news segment. We cover a significant story from Europe, Asia, the Americas, and Africa. Stay informed, stay engaged, and remember to see multiple sources for a comprehensive understanding of world events. Thank you for tuning in, and we will be back with more updates soon.